Welcome once again to Breakthrough with Jeff. This is where we live life with zero limits. And the conversation today is on your neighbors. The people you have surrounded yourself with, your association. People don't know that often we create associates, but then they create our destiny. They influence our destiny more than we actually think about or even imagine. Because most of the decisions you're making them within the limits of the capacity you've created by the standard of the people around you. Your tribe, all of us have got a tribe. There are about 6 or so people that really influence your life. And not all of us really make an intentional choice of choosing our 6, the people that surround us. You can't choose your family members. You can't choose, there are choices you can, but this one you make a choice. And some people just hang around you, perhaps, and they don't make any major impact, but they're still there. What do you do with such people? Now, there are a few questions that I learned from one master coach, Jim Rohn. And the first question is to ask yourself, who is around me? Who is around me? Who are the people in my inner circle? What is their depth? Where are they going? Do they just talk about, the price of beer? And do they talk about, girls and stuff? Or are they people that really challenge me? They talk about depth, deep stuff that really inspire me. They bring a sense of inspiration. You're around the right people if they're bringing a sense of either inspiration or desperation for change. You just feel, oh, my. I cannot continue to be part of this group and remain the same. But if you're in this group where you're just moving by, there's no challenge. There's neither desperation or inspiration, because those two are so crucial. Any change needs either inspiration or desperation. You want to feel things must change. So there's a sense of desperation to change. Things must change. If the people around you give you that vibe of either inspiration or desperation, then you're in the right group. But if the people around you, you are the only one that actually inspires others, so you're not growing year after year and you have the same people, then it's time to find your tribe. It's time to find a new group. That's why I formed the inner circle myself, is to have a group of people that are, cutting edge, people are thinking about their personal development and growth, working together to support each other, to inspire each other, to challenge each other. Hey, that is what life is about. Inspiration or desperation. Both are important to life. Who is around you? Do they inspire you? Do they challenge you? What is their quality? What's their depth? What stories? What do they talk about? Do they just talk about BBI? and talk about politics? Or do they challenge your own persona, the way you show up in life? Do you feel a sense of challenge? That is what makes the difference. Who is around me? Who is around you? Ask yourself, and then come up with a list of 6 people that you want to surround yourself with. And in this list, you need people that are ahead of you. You need people that you're mentoring, because it's not just about taking, it's about making a contribution. If you're not making a contribution to a human being on this planet, you're taking invaluable space on the planet that someone else can make use of. The reason we are here, when you talk about purpose, the purpose of life is to grow and contribute. And you want to make a difference in someone else's life. You know, some of us, we're used to the slave mindset. We're always thinking someone will come to save me. Someone will come to push me. And it's always something external. It's the projection, the perspective of a victim. Life happens to me. Until you reach that point where you take 100% responsibility as the captain of your soul, and you make the decision that from this moment on, you will live life by your terms. But then you realize there are people around you. Your environment is also making a contribution to the person you're becoming. So what do? Do you sit there and complain? Do you sit there and just allow things to happen as they wish? No. You change your associations. That is your responsibility. If you don't change your associations, they will continue to influence you. They will influence your destiny. They'll influence who you become. So who are the people around you? Do a list, a checkup of the people around you. Who are they? Who are those people? And if you're lonely, you know, some of us, you're just alone in a corner somewhere with a golden fish. And we actually tell ourselves, I'm okay. I better just be alone in a corner somewhere with my golden fish. We are good. No, that's not how life works. Life, we are created to work with each other. In fact, our own purposes don't just serve us, they serve humanity. And everything you need, someone else has. Life is created for us to feed from each other. No one is an island. You cannot be an island, not on this planet. And no matter how much you try to convince yourself, oh no, I'm okay, I'm fine, you know me, and I tell you, you need connection, but it's not just connection we need. You need quality connection. And this will determine your success. And how people change their connection and how much they make per month went from, all the way to 7 figures. Just changing the people that surround you. Because if the people that surround you only talk about spending, they talk about spending, buying the new whatever, and their mindset is never tuned on investments, then you're in the wrong group. Unless that's your standard, that's the level you want to play. Okay, so I want you to understand that you have power over who surrounds you, who influences you. Because the thing is, if you have friends that only, they keep on putting that, little poison in your tea, very soon you'll be dead and you never know what killed you. We have the power to decide who our associations are. So there are 6 people that you can decide, and you're the one to decide. They are not the ones to decide. You have the power, because some of us are spending quality time with minor people that have minor impact on our lives. And then we spend minor time with quality people. That's it, man. That's the decision we are making. That's the wrong decision you are making. So you want to spend major time with major people, but it's you to decide who is your major person. Write them in your list. Who is your major person? Who are these people around you? And who are these people that you want to influence your destiny? Spend major time with them. Spend quality time with these people. You see that they influence, because human beings, we make decisions looking at our world. We make decisions influenced by what is happening around us. That is why we have world records. Once they are broken, every other runner actually breaks the record. Why? Their association, the record has been broken by someone. Anything a human being does around you, your brain goes like, I can do that too. So if you're surrounding yourself with losers, guess what? Your brain is being cultured to lose. Very soon you accept that standard. The standard of what? Losers. And you ask yourself, who bewitched me? You did. You are the one. You're the witch. You bewitched yourself. The choice you're making of your associations, people around you, is the choice that is deciding your destiny. Who do you surround yourself with? What choice do you make? And some of us are shy to surround ourselves with quality people because we think we don't deserve to be around them. Let me tell you, that human curse is in every heart. The fear, it's a fear, the fear that you're not enough, you don't deserve to be around. But let me tell you, it's you that decides whether you deserve to be around or not. Those are beliefs you tell yourself. Okay, so after understanding who are the people around me, the next question is, what are they doing to me? What effect do they have on me? How are they impacting my life? How are they affecting me? What is this relationship doing to me? What impact? So you need to analyze that. And please don't just say, no, for me, I have no one. No, create it. You have the power to create your inner circle. You have the power to decide who influences you and who doesn't. That's your power. You can make that, change the quality of your life by changing the quality of your association. Maybe the reason you're stuck in the same job is the people you surround yourself with, earn at a certain level. Surround yourself with people who either challenge you or inspire you. They bring that sense of desperation or inspiration. When you're with them, you just feel uncomfortable. Things must change. Things must change. There's a standard. There's an expectation of peers. We never, ever, ever, ever live beyond the expectations of our peers. That's what we live, the standard. How come you see it as a challenge, to make a certain amount of money? How come? Is the expectations of your peers. How come you find it weird to live in certain places? The expectations of your peers. Then you create a story. You are this kind of a person. No, you are not. You're creating your destiny by changing your association. Who surrounds you? They have more power than we give them. They have more power over us than we give them credit for. People around us. Their beliefs, their values. What are their values, their beliefs? But then before you investigate, you need to understand, who am I? What are my values? What are my beliefs? What is my source of power? Now, remember, the first question is, who are the people around me? Number two, what are they doing to me? What is the impact of them being around me? What is the impact in my careers? What's the impact in my relationships? What's the impact in my philosophy, my psychology? What's the impact of being around these people? And then number three, is it acceptable? Is it acceptable to allow those people to actually stay around me? Is it acceptable? Does it push me towards the direction of my dreams? Or is it something that I want to think about? And perhaps, and I'm not telling you to leave them, run away, because this is what people do is, oh my God, this person has been hurting, pulling me down. Then you run for your life. No. That's not what masters do. But you can do this. You can limit your time with them. Limit your association. Hello? Yes. Sorry, but I got something to do. Can we meet next week? Limit your association with these people that just talk about shallow stuff. People that don't push you towards the direction of your dream. Limit your associations with them. They could be entertaining and all that, but hey, this is not a comedy club. This is life. Life is serious, man. You can't just spend life with, jokers throughout and expect anything to change. You need some serious heavyweights. You need heavyweight association, and mark them. Mark them with your sweat. That means find time. Do anything, even if it's paying them to be with them. The associations that are worth paying for, because even being with that weak association, the one that brings no value, the one that drains your energy, you're paying big time. In fact, you're paying with your very life. You're paying with your identity. You're paying with your own destiny. There's a level you will never reach because you're associating with that person. Change your association. There's no way you can be an eagle when you're associating with chicken. There's no way. So listen to their focus. What is the focus? Because there are patterns. There are patterns you can tell the quality of people and where they are living. Number one, what is their focus? What are they focusing on? People are always focusing on other people. They're always talking about other people. They never talk real ideas. They never talk about change, investment, making my life better. It's always about other people. Voicing out what people, socialites, politicians, other people are doing. That's what we spend 1 full hour on. Hey, you need to minimize. Now, that's okay once in a while, but you need to limit them. Limit those associations that add no value. You're just hanging out. Yeah, let's take tea. Let's just have fun. That's good once in a while. But you need heavyweights. You need heavyweight champions in your life. People that you can count on. Pillars. And these are the pillars. I'm talking about 6 people. If you can get 4, it's okay. But if you get 6, you're blessed. Now, these are people that bring you a sense of certainty. They focus on growth and contribution. Life is, they have no excuses. Do you have such people? No excuses. They focus on growth and contribution. Life is happening for them. They have a positive nature around them, positive vibe. No matter what happens to them, they find a way to go past the challenge. And so it's not about what happens, it's about who they become. Those are the people you need to find. Only 6 people. You can find them at work, you can find them even within your family associations. And I tell you, some of us, we come from families that don't think the same way we think. And that's okay. That's okay. You can't save people by being like them. You have to be different. Abraham had to be called out of his people for him to find his destiny. So don't just say I was born here, so just supposed to live here and live like this. No. Find your tribe. You can create one. If you don't like your tribe, create your own tribe. Create your own inner circle. Let them be people that challenge you, inspire you, help you see things differently. Change your philosophy of life. See, all of us have a philosophy of life. The actions you are taking, they are influenced by your philosophy. Your philosophy is influenced by your associations. So to change your philosophy, like to believe that you're worthy, making good money, you're worthy to travel the world, you can create big dreams, you have to associate yourself with people that have that kind of philosophy. But if you always come from a philosophy of limitation, philosophy of people pleasing, philosophy of, forcing things to be a certain way, then you need to change your association. Once you change your association, you see your life beginning to change. Who is around you? What are they doing to you? Is it acceptable? Ask yourself those questions. Who is around me? What are they doing? What is the impact of them being around me? Is it acceptable? You have to have that righteous disgust with the status quo. Righteous, holy disgust. See, that's a powerful word, disgusting. Disgusting. You have to be disgusted with ordinary living for you to limit the influence of featherweight, lightweight people that make no impact. Lightweight, featherweight kind of people are those that just agree with you everything. There's no challenge. Do you want? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yes. No. Yes. They have no predetermined clear path on what they want. So there's no investment in you. You guys are just it's a relationship that does not add value to you. Spend less time with such people and you see your life grow. But also spend more time with heavyweights. People that challenge you. You come celebrating, you think, yeah, I must stop, done so much. I'm like, okay. Seems to me you're just beginning. It seems to me that you're not looking at your power. You're not seeing the true measure of who you are. It seems to me you're just beginning. And they challenge you and you go back, reposition yourself. So instead of throwing a party, you reposition yourself and do even better. Those are the people you need in your inner circle. Choose well. God bless. And another thing, one last thing, make sure as you listen to this channel, as you listen to the video, please share with someone that can get something. Share with a friend, someone that is an associate that you honor, you respect. Let them hear this. Let them listen to this. Someone that you look up to, as someone that is heavyweight. Acknowledge them. Forward them this video. Let them subscribe to the channel. And let me hear your thoughts on this. What is the impact of people around you? Who are those people? What's the quality of their life? What's their focus? What's the meaning they bring to life? What's the quality of their philosophy of life? And what decisions are you making? I would like to know the impact that has on your life as you progress. Thank you and God bless.